Solving mysteries can be challenging, wouldn't you agree? The mystery of the Holy Trinity has always been captivating to me, and perhaps to you too. Interestingly, the Episcopal Church in Western Washington has its own Trinity-like mystery. So who's in this Trinity? Well, there's the Diocese, the Cathedral, and the Cathedral Foundation. You might be asking yourself, so how do they work together, yet separately? Most find it confusing, so let's connect the dots and understand this mystery better.
So, exactly what is the diocese? The diocese is all of us, all the good people and all the Episcopal congregations that are in Western Washington. The office of the bishop at Diocesan House in Seattle is just one part of that amazing whole. As bishop and chief steward, I supervise diocesan staff and clergy, guide the governing bodies, oversee the development of our diocesan budget, and represent the diocese in the international church and the worldwide Anglican Communion. Now, let's hear from the Dean at St. Mark's Cathedral, Steve Thomas.
Nearly a century ago, Bishop Houston and the good people of this diocese decided to create a cathedral, this cathedral, St. Mark's Cathedral. Cathedral just simply means the seat of the bishop, the gathering place for the people across the diocese to come together in times of celebration and crisis and sorrow, times for us to be together in important parts of our lives. This cathedral also serves as the spiritual home for people who worship here week by week. There are many elements to this cathedral and the way that the buildings and grounds serve all sorts of people, those who worship here weekly, those who gather across the diocese here, and even broader in the community in the various groups that call this place their home as well. With that in mind, we now want to say a bit about the Cathedral Foundation of the Diocese of Olympia and how that works in this Trinitarian way.
As the name implies, we're connected to both the diocese and the cathedral. We encourage, receive, and manage gifts and bequests earmarked for the care of the buildings and grounds of St. Mark's Cathedral, while also educating parishioners about and encouraging their stewardship of the diocese and their local congregations. For example, in 2018, the Foundation gave $1.25 million to the Living Stones campaign to fund the cross on your cathedral's eastern facade. Here's how we continue to provide brick and mortar funding for the cathedral campus. First, encouraging the generosity of all parishioners in the diocese and the greater Seattle community to give to our foundation fund. Those who came before us raised up much of what we have today through donations to the endowment fund for both unrestricted funds or gifts restricted for a special purpose. Second, the cathedral receives an annual disbursement from the earnings of the Foundation's financial endowment fund, which is held securely in the Diocesan Investment Fund. And third, we provide quick access to funds in our Capital Reserve Fund to help with urgent, unbudgeted needs of the cathedral's buildings and grounds.
Now that you know the Foundation is an important education and funding arm for annual and long-term support of the cathedral, and to help individuals understand planned giving to any Episcopal entity, you can help by making an annual gift or using your will to arrange a legacy gift after your death. And how do you do that? There are two ways. Specifically designate your annual gift to the Cathedral Foundation of the Diocese of Olympia to be used for maintenance of the cathedral's buildings and grounds, or to St. Mark's Cathedral for unrestricted or restricted use, or to the Diocese of Olympia for restricted or unrestricted use. Secondly, you can allocate a legacy gift through your last will and testament to the Foundation, the Cathedral, or the Diocese through 1, a gift of specific dollar amount or a percentage of your assets. 2, an offering from your retirement account by creating a qualified charitable distribution, or as you may have heard it called, a QCD. And 3, a gift of stock. You'll want to consult a financial advisor for advice on how to do this. You can also give the same type of annual or legacy gift to your local congregation.
For many years, the diocese has had a bishop society for anyone who leaves a legacy gift to any Episcopal entity. The cathedral has a legacy society for those who give directly to St. Mark's beyond their annual pledge. And to become a member of either of these groups, contact the diocese or the cathedral to fill out a simple form to register. The contact information is on the screen. So what is new? Your Trinity of Western Washington is giving a gift to you. We've made legacy giving easy and at no cost to you by partnering with Free Will. Free Will gives you free, secure, simple, and easy access to create your last will and testament online through our diocesan website. Normally, you'd pay about $500 to $1,000 today for this service, so no matter your age or possessions, take advantage of this offer to make a will so your wishes are clear. And here's what others have had to say about Free Will.
It's so easy, truly a slam dunk.
You can go online and complete your will in just 20 to 30 minutes. And what a joy to be able to so easily designate gifts, especially to the church.
What's not to like about having a free and professional document that only needs to be printed, signed, and notarized when you're done?
So here's what's next. We're inviting you to take time right now, or as soon as you have access to an electronic device, to create an updated will, or if you have no will, to create one. Did you know that nationwide, 67% of adults have no up-to-date will? So you're not alone. Just go to the website on the screen and spend about 20 to 30 minutes creating or updating your last will and testament. The site follows all Washington laws, and over 30,000 people in the U.S. used Free Will last year, so we know it's been well vetted for your secure use.
So when you prepare a will that clarifies your wishes, leaving a legacy gift of any dollar amount or percentage of your net estate to the diocese, Cathedral Foundation, or your local congregation at your end of life, you will make a difference for the future of the Episcopal Church in Western Washington. As a bonus, it will also be a gift to your family before and after your death to ease their stress. Plus, I think you'll find that it's a gift to yourself, too, knowing you no longer have that nagging feeling that it's something that haunts you from your get around to it list, the someday list. Most everyone I know, though thinking of it as a rather daunting task at first, feels so much lighter and freer after completing it.
So unless you have a really complicated estate that requires attorneys to be involved, we encourage you to use the website that we've made available to you. It's easy to use to create your last will and testament, and it's a way for you to consider the gifts that you've been given and how you want to leave those in posterity for those things that you consider valuable in your life.
Your load will be lighter, your wishes will be known, and the Episcopal Church and all the world will be a better place because you took action today.
So my beloved, go forth, rejoicing in this invitation and in the power of the Holy Spirit, and share this free will link with your fellow parishioners, your family, friends, and work colleagues. It can be your priceless gift to them and their families. God bless you all on your journey.